I bet you didn't see this one coming. Happy 2 years to us. Can you even?
No.
Made it this far.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know what? We realized this is Wednesday before our anniversary. We're we're like, oh, this is 2 years coming up on the 411, and we're just like, let's just do something real quick, raw dog it, and share what our thoughts are on the last 2 years and possibly the next two, and wherever this path continues to lead us.
This is the most raw because we're so unprepared.
So unprepared. Okay.
Happy 2 years to the spiritual sisters. Is it an anniversary? Is it a birthday? What is it?
This is drop date. Yeah, this is birthday.
I know. So it's birthday?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, did we call it last year birthday? Did we call it anniversary? I don't remember.
We said we get it together, but clearly there's still areas and room for improvement. But
always.
I feel like in this period of time, we've learned so much about ourselves, about the podcast, about how we're presenting. We've improved our skill set. We've reached and met some really, really cool people and have hopefully expanded people's consciousness, sense of awareness, and have allowed people to consider alternative perspectives.
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So, in this last year, what are your major takeaways?
I feel like it's been a blur. I don't even remember what was going on the last year.
You had a lot going on personally. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, my mind's kind of a fog.
Which probably why, because you had so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go first, because I'm having a hard time with that question. Like, what was going on?
Yeah, well, I think that we are continuously humbled, but we're 4/6s and we're Manigens and generators, and we're committed to commitments. Is that we've acknowledged that this is a long game, and throughout times of frustration, for sure, across the board, and that doesn't look in any which way. I think that we've come back to the joy of enjoying podcasting, which is how we started. And it's just kind of like fun to get on I don't even know how often we record. We really don't have a set schedule, but just to like riff and also share what we're learning, what we learn from each other in the spiritual past and the spiritual journey. And I've come to appreciate just even like the work that you're doing. I'm just like, oh, I'm starting to see how this is mirroring, and like what we're building and creating together serves the others' work as well.
Yeah. I think the last 2 years, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think the last 2 years I've pivoted a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I've pivoted because I was still trying to find my alignment, my path, like my soul's path and what I want to do. And I think I had ideas of, I think I want to do this, but then quickly realized, I don't want to do that. And I think where I'm at now, I'm really lit up by it and I really want to do it. So I think I've found it.
Yeah, I think so too.
But it's hard. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's so needed because I'm considering like other platforms and like what they're putting out there. And I'm like, you guys could come at this from such a different level and perspective that could be more supportive. So I'm really excited to see what you build and create. And I'm excited to like stop promoting their stuff and send them all to you, because I think it's so necessary that I've been seeing that in one-to-one sessions. But I'm just like proud of ourselves and our consistency. And I'm super grateful to Brianna too for doing all the editing and showing up and jumping on.
Doing the recordings now too.
And it's really cool to see like her personal growth throughout the process too. And even our parents, I'm just like, oh, there's a little shift going on there. But yeah, I can see like more of the clear vision now than maybe I couldn't before.
Oh, I'm glad you see it, because I still feel like a little foggy. But again, I just still have so much going on. But in the last year, you created a course.
It's wild.
That's huge. That's
huge.
Wild.
It's huge. And it's also like, it's so crazy because the more healing and thank you for saying that, the more healing that I do within myself, I'm just like, oh, like you can't come at this from the masculine. You really have to like slow down and lean more and soften into the feminine. because if not, like, you're going to put yourself in a position where you could make yourself sick. And I'm just like, that's not worth it to me. So it's really cool to be more in flow and to be more in trust. But let's not get it twisted. Like, before I was able to start this chapter, I was working like multiple jobs for multiple years at once, and it's exhausting. So yeah, but I'm super grateful to be where I'm at now and seeing what this next chapter is going to look like.
Yeah, I'm hoping to not have to do multiple jobs for a very
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, I feel like things are just going to work out this year, and I feel like what we're talking about now is going to look very different a year from now.
Yeah.
In the best way.
Yep.
Yeah. But well, okay, I know this is very raw dog, but do you have a topic that came up within the last year that you were really excited about, or even a guest? Because I know we covered that in the previous episode.
So from April? No.
Mm-hmm.
So from April on.
We had Marley Rose on.
We had Marley Rose Harris on.
Mm-hmm.
And I just did an in-person retreat with her.
Mm-hmm.
She did her North America tour.
Yeah.
She's in South Africa. So she came to North America. She did a day in NYC. She did a day in Toronto. And then she did a day in LA. So that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that was probably one of my most favorite ones. I think my favorite topic is the one that's coming out next week. They just recorded. That one was so good, I think.
Yeah, it was good.
And yeah, I feel like I should look because there's going to be other people and they're going to be like, what? Like, well, what about me?
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't remember from April on. It's been a blur.
I don't know if there's a specific one, but I really enjoyed our session with I think we had two. I think we had two with Angelica, and I really enjoyed Shakara coming on for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the topics we just were kind of like, we're literally presenting in real time that we're working through, whether it's like self-worth, subconscious reprogramming, working through lack mindset, scarcity mindset. So I feel like this year, the difference between the first year and this year is that this one's a lot more organic. Let's just like talk about what we want to talk about, what's going on now. And it's not as like, okay, this is like the topics we're going to hit. But I also think too, that's been really cool. And I thought about this today. I think it's really fun that we showcase not just the colleagues that we work with, the other spiritual Barbies and spiritual Kens that work in this space, but like we also bring on our friends, listeners of the podcast, and our family. And I feel like that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it to just continue to grow. And it's interesting too. Like, also what I've noticed is like having a podcast gives you like a different credibility in a way, which is kind of so funny to me because yeah, like it's like, oh yeah, like I host this with my sisters, and like I'll pitch that out to like podcasts I'm pitching to, and it just kind of carries a little bit of a different weight this time. And I'm just like, I never would have thought that, nor do I think that, but I'm like, it's really cool to have that reflected back in some way.
Oh, that's so interesting. Maybe because the people that are doing it know what it entails and all the work and everything that goes into it. So maybe it's that extra layer of, oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also think that like most podcasts actually are not monetized, and that's not what I'm getting at for us, not to say that we are or aren't, but I do think that it adds to the body of work that you're creating, and it almost provides a sense of credibility no matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my takeaways on the fly. Raw dog.
All right. The rawest.
The rawest.
The rawest, the doggiest. Yeah, I feel like I should have prepared, but we were kind of low on time. But this was just more of like a thank you for the last 2 years, for our listeners, the ones that have been here with us from the beginning, the ones that are new. And if you are new, start at current and work your way back. Don't start at the beginning.
Also, just to add to that, thank you to all the guests that have been on, the friends, the family. And thank you for sending us screenshots of when you're watching us in your living room on your TV screen. It really makes us feel some kind of way.
That's so fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah. I think that's it. Happy anniversary to us. Happy birthday to us. I forgot what we decided it was going to be. Birthday? Birthday.
Birthday. Yeah.
Oh my God, happy birthday. We're in the terrible twos.
Terrible twos.
We're getting our molars in.
Aw.
Yeah.
And to all the Barbies, the Kens, the sisters.
Yeah. That's it.
Bye.
Bye.